Hello everyone, this is Astocky here. Welcome to a shorter episode of my Let's Play of the HeroCraft Pack. I say a shorter episode because today I'm just going to let some things spawn in. Sorry if there's a little bit of lag. I'm just uploading a video and uploading and recording and chunks loading in and things like that all just cause just a little bit of lag to happen on the system. So how are we doing there? We have bunches of seeds and things. Why is okay, I do remember HeroCraft, aka the Toffman, mentioning that you will occasionally have stuff just spaz out on you if your system ends up getting too full and other weird sort of things happen. So what I'm going to have to do now is go back and have a look and try and work out why it is everything has decided to end up there. And the answer is because that chest is absolutely full. So it's trying to find somewhere else to go, and the solution for that is to come over here and create a little thing called a terminus module. So I'm going to need, for now I think I might do it as a double pipe, as a Mark II chassis pipe, because I don't know exactly how I'm going to end up in the end. So I think Mark II is the way to go, and place that just there. I'm going to link it up with some cobblestone transport pipes, will be fine for now, except that can't be cobblestone, that now has to be a basic logistics pipe. What I'm actually going to do is, for now, I'm going to pop that off the network, and I'm going to make that into another Mark II, because having that extra bit of pipe hanging off the back is not what I was after. I've ended up getting myself all screwed up and all confused. We want iron. So I want basic logistics pipe, iron, got to stop grabbing that other stuff. That gives me another logistics chassis pipe Mark II. I'll place that underneath this chest here, which will link the network back up. I can place my quick sort module in there, it has no options, so that'll basically have everything working the way it was working a moment ago. But what I should be able to do now is actually that's not going to go anywhere. Now the next thing that I want to do is build an item sync module, I think it's called. Item sync module. So I need an iron gear, a blank module, and some cactus green. Hopefully paper is attached to my logistics network. Yes, it is. Excellent. 3 pieces of redstone, iron gear, golden nugget. Whoops, I think I might have just ordered 3 of those. That's unfortunate. Not totally unexpected for me, but unfortunate nonetheless. I'm now 2 pieces of redstone short. Okay, so let's build this, and then hopefully I can get this to work the way that it's supposed to, and then I can go on to building the thing that I actually wanted to build. Where's my blank module? That gives me an item sync module, and now what I should be able to do is tell this thing here to item sync and make that the default route. So now anything that kind of comes flying out of that should automatically come back to this, and that should be the default route. Now I need to place my thing that I wanted to put in here. This thing is called a terminus module. There we go. So I need purple dye and ink sacs. Purple dye, purple dye, purple dye. That's got to be rose red and lapis. What was the other color? Whoops. Ink sacs was the other kind that it needs. I think I'm going to have to come back to this. Just empty that chest out for a second because I'm making way too much wheat. That should make things a little bit better. I wouldn't say a lot better, but a little bit better. Now, what did I need? Ah, yes, ink sac. I'm sure my Thaumcraft 2 area over here had an ink sac. Ah man, I know I used an ink sac at some stage. I totally need to connect this up to my network. There we go. Oh, and a couple more pieces of lapis. Perfect. Gold. Let's take lots of gold out. Ink sac. 64 of them is going to be plenty. There we have plenty of lapis. Now I need rose red. Come on with the roses. Got yellow. And I'm sure I previously had rose red. Perfect. So all in all, I think I should now have everything. I now have a pipe where I didn't want one. So let's go a bit of that and a bit of that. Gives me 2 purple. Then I need 2 ink sacs. And I have totally forgotten what else I needed. I'm sure though I'm going to need some redstone. Why is then... You're on my logistics network, but I'm starting to think this is just easier. So I need 5 pieces of that, 1 nugget, 6 paper, and what kind of gear did I need for that terminus module? Another iron gear. Thankfully I have a couple of those. You could say I created them prematurely. Just throw that gold in there for now. It'll still be visible to my network. Iron gear. No. Once again getting carried away. Blank module. Now we place our 3 redstone. You're not dye. Where'd my purple dye go? I totally left my purple dye. Okay. There it is. Found it. Terminus module. Now the next thing I'm going to experiment with, I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work, but I'm going to test it out anyway because I think it's cool to test things out sometimes. So let's go 1 terminus module, and we want to terminate which items. We want to terminate whichever items we have too many of. So we want to terminate seeds and wheat. I think wood is potentially going to be the other thing that I'm going to end up with too much of. So here we go. Terminus. We want to terminate seeds and wheat and wood and cobble. That sounds good, I think. So what should happen now is once this thing over here fills up, any excess that comes into the system will end up in here and just be disposed of. Going to come over here, throw in a bunch of these different things, dust, put my coal dust in there. HeroCraft pipes, where do I want to put those? I don't actually have anywhere for them yet. Don't want to go wasting this chest, but I guess for now I can waste this chest. Just throw all my excess stuff in there. Okay, so it's now full. So once I get something else that excessively feeds it, it should end up here. What I might do is I might just take that glowstone out for now. Because I want to see if it ends up in here, and I don't want it to get burned. I want to actually see it appear. Can fit a little bit more wheat and a little bit more seeds, so it's probably not going to be full just yet, but it's going to be full soon. So now back to what I actually had planned for this episode, which is I want to connect some things up a little bit better than what I currently have, because I currently have these chests here that are not connected to anything. So where are my basic logistics pipes? I just totally threw them back in the chest. There's my logistics pipes. So what I'm intending to do is basically just under the ground here, just kind of connect everything together. So the idea is going to be that by just whacking these down like this, I'm then going to, that's a join, so as with everything that happens, a join gets joined by a logistics pipe. They're obviously not connected to any kind of network at the moment, so I'm going to have to dig my way this way. Find out where my logistics pipe system is, and then work out how I can tag this together with the other one. So what I'm going to want is going to find out about this one first. That is set to crafting, so going to come up here, reattach that pipe, but I'm going to put it in the corner now and call it crafting, can receive true. So that links it back to that other network. And now because I have a join there, it's run those pipes up that way. Now hopefully without too much trouble, this is all going to nicely connect up to my network now. I say hopefully because I'm not 100% sure. Here we go. Excellent, so that's now got that connected, got that connected. Now I'm going to come over here and same again, logistics pipe, then lay down the cobble gauntlet. Perfect. Everything is exactly the way that it should be. I'm now going to need lots of iron. Might get lots of iron just in case. Because I need to make, once again, some logistics chassis pipes. I'm going to totally need to fill that dirt in as well. We want 3 of them. One there, one there, and one there. And now everything is nicely connected to the network. Now I need polymorphic item sinks and providers. I was perfect, look at that. Provider module, polymorphic item sinks. I was sure I made too many of those for a reason. If you believe that, you'll believe anything. Okay, so we want polymorphic item sink, provider. Polymorphic item sink, provider. Polymorphic item sink, provider. Now we need to fill some dirt in. Beautiful. Now what should be happening is, now anything that I have in any of these chests should be connected to my network. So now let's go and test that out. So let's have a look now. I have, yep, there you go, all my Thorncraft items are now there. All my random crappy junk stuff is now there. You are still, okay, you're a provider pipe, so you're not all that useful, except, yeah, the stuff can't go into this chest, but stuff can come out, so I guess that's not a bad way to do things. Okay, so, wow, I just achieved something that's pretty cool, but it's still not the actual purpose of what I came here to do. The actual purpose of what I came here to do was some equivalent exchange stuff. So, time is ticking. I had set up to try and get myself to do a short episode this episode, but I guess we will see how it goes. What I want to do now is create some more of this stuff. There's my diamonds. So the first thing I want to create is some dark matter. So let's throw that in there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. That should be a good amount. Just going to take one of them, put one in here, just to make sure. Matter. Okay. Why have you not learned anything? You useless table. Seriously? How has my table not learned anything? Somewhere there is a bug. Okay. Yep, somehow my table has unlearned all of the good things it was supposed to have learned. That's once again stopped because it doesn't like me. Now that I have this set up like this, I really need to do something. I really need to do something to stop it from having just, well, I don't want to keep having to jump through the portal to get to where I am. I also don't want to have to keep filling this thing with coal every time I forget about it, so whoa, I think that's going to be plenty. I've forgotten what the I've forgotten how to make it though. I think one of those surrounded by these. Okay, that's a Klein star. I guess it's not a bad thing. I wonder if I put that surrounded by these now, if that makes the next level. Nope. Let's try something else, see if this works. Because Klein stars are cool. Uses, okay, I need 4 of them. Oh, that's easy. They don't stack though. That's painful. Not stacking is painful. Hopefully I can just whack them in here. Yay! Klein stars we. Or Y, depending on how you want to say it. Okay, so now maybe dark matter is going to need a diamond block. And some of these. Yep, perfect. 1 blob of dark matter. Come over here. Make sure it knows how to make it. Now let's just burn some of this. Okay, I now know what I'm doing incorrectly. I'm trying to make fuel, and fuel doesn't work. So let's burn that. Get that to suck it all up. Wow, that filled up so quickly. Once again, I hate this system. I hate it. Okay, perfect. So now if I put that in there, I should be able to put that in that side and get another one. Perfect. I've totally forgotten though how I make red matter. Red matter is 3 dark matter and 3 Eternalus fuel. I have this feeling that the recipe has changed. I'm actually going to make a 4th one because when you make 4 of them, I'm pretty sure you can use that to make dark matter bricks. That's the recipe for that's changed as well. Nope, dark matter blocks. Can I turn those back? Nope, I cannot. So back to my crafting table. There is my red matter. Gonna teach that before I forget. Now, let's throw all of this except for 1 in, all of that except for 1 in, and a stack of diamonds. Wow, only got, okay. Yeah, that's okay, I can cope with that. I can work with that. I have blaze rods up the wazoo. Thinking you're going to be the chest that's going to hold this stuff. How are we doing? Still only 2. Come on, make more. Because what I really want to make is could be down as an RM. There it is. I want to make a red matter furnace. So it takes 3 red matter blocks and a dark matter furnace. And that takes lots of dark matter blocks and a furnace. Oh, wait, no. I do want to make that red matter block, just so I've got them. Perfect. I've forgotten the recipe again. Okay, so I need 3 of them, so I can throw 1 block in there. And hopefully that 1 block will turn back into quite a few of these. Only 4 of them. I'm going to need to double that. Back to my blaze rods. This is going to be my crap chest, I think. Whoop. That was not meant to happen. Let's try again. Okay, 8 pieces of dark matter. I really want a 9th one. Because once again I want to make my dark matter bricks. And I don't want to get myself all screwed up and all stuffed up. Okay, dark matter furnace. Beautiful. Red matter furnace. Beautiful. Now I just need to charge my Klein star up. Oop, don't want to use my last one of those. Maybe I do. Now what I should be able to do is come down here to my little network. Not 100% sure where I want to place this yet, but I'm thinking of sticking it. I didn't think this through at all. I have no idea where I'm going to put it. No. There. I have no idea where it's going to go, but now it has lots of power and it will cook things faster than you've ever seen things cook before. So let's take that out. Let's make some resin. I think 7 stacks of resin is just plenty. Keep 1 piece of resin for safekeeping. Now watch this puppy cook resin. Look at that, just amazingly fast. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it is using a fair bit of EMC, but EMC is easy to get. So your power is, you're just staying on, you're just staying on, and you're just staying on. That's going down. I don't understand why that could possibly be getting. So there the power is going down, that's for sure. Now there. There we go, now the power's going back up. Something seems to have glitched a little bit then, and I'm not sure what it was. What's the redstone setting on this thing? Emit behavior if empty. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened then. That seems to have been a little bit bugged. How did you get full of seeds again? Why did you not end up over here? Some of you did. Okay. That's weird now. Some of you ended up over there. Dirt. How did dirt end up? Bugged. Where's my compost? Maybe I don't have any compost. Compost, compost, compost. I know you're here somewhere, compost. Would really help if I hit the right button. Compost. There we go, so we'll throw that in there. I have no idea how I ended up with so much of that. It just doesn't make sense, unless of course that chest was getting full. For some reason it thought it needed 19 dirt. Yeah, I don't know what happened then. Something had gone horribly, horribly wrong. Don't currently have a place to put rubber, I don't think. So you're now going to be my place for rubber. Beautiful. Yeah, still a little confused and slightly concerned about what happened. I don't know how cobble got in there, or that iron gear either. Whoa. just saw another seed shoot out. Wondering if it's got something to do with the fact that it is absolutely full, but it's sending like 2 seeds there at a time or something like that. Maybe I need to have the terminus module closer in the network. Maybe I need to just think about this less and just deal with the fact that I'm losing seeds. That's probably for the best, I think. Yeah, probably for the best. Snowballs are just so useless. So I think I have achieved all of the things that I wanted to achieve this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching me make a red matter furnace. Now that I have the power of Klein stars and red matter furnaces, I think it's not going to be too long and I'm going to be doing some really cool equivalent exchange stuff. You've run out, haven't you? Yep. Okay, perfect. Time to make some more. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Astocky out.